Hi, this is Dorothy Smith. I received my subscription, my second, it's not quarter, it's a third of a month, third of a year, whatever that is. I've received my box on Monday, and so I did a little video showing all the 4 months and what the backgrounds look like and the stickers and die cuts. And so since I did that, I'm going to put the first month together. So that's May. And I'm going to be hard pressed to keep myself from putting the rest of the months together real quick. So I'm just going to pop out the die cuts for the first layout. And I will tell you that this video is speeded up 175%. So it actually took me 38 minutes to put both layouts together. So that's 4 pages, 38 minutes. So I don't know, how much is that? Is that 8 minutes a page? It's a little bit more than 8 minutes a page. 9 minutes a page. Is that right? It's been a long time since I've been doing math. Okay. So I should probably not do math over my video. Anyway, I've got the backgrounds for the pictures, and I'm just going to put those out, put my little instructions up there, put all my little die cuts, and lay them up there so I can see them. Try not to lose them, which I'm real good at. And I'm going to lay out these gray backgrounds for the pictures. So 3x4s are going to go in those, on those backgrounds, and then 2 4x6s. One's going to be a vertical and one's going to be a horizontal. So perfect for taking pictures of your kids. You know, most of my pictures, I have to say, are horizontal. I guess I'm old-timey. So I really need to concentrate on taking more vertical pictures or do a better job of cropping. Anyway, I think younger people are used to doing things more vertically because you're putting things out on Instagram, and anytime you're using your phone, it's kind of easier to hold it vertically to take pictures. So anyway, the only reason why I'm using my ruler is to make sure I'm getting my background, the picture backgrounds. My hair is sticking out. Look at that. Pitiful. Even. And so it gives you the little information that it's like 1.5 inches up from the bottom and like 3/4 of an inch down from the top, and 3/8 of an inch over from the edge, and then 1/4 of an inch in between. So super simple. You really don't have to use a ruler. You can pretty much eyeball it. And what, really the smart thing to do, I don't know why I didn't do this, is to always put your middle one down first. Get it centered, and then you can evenly distribute the right and left one from that point on, and you're not going too far over one way or the other. And so I didn't do that, and as a result, I'm pulling things off. Even with measuring, you see that? Even with measuring, that's what I do. So here we go. No big deal. There's all those backgrounds, and I've got an arrow, but it's going in the wrong direction, so that's the arrow for the other page. And here we go. So I'm just using Tombow on the arrow because I'm just not going to pop it up. I totally could. Actually, that would have looked really cute to pop it up. But, it's just whatever you want to do. So I'm putting my photo holders in place just as a reminder of, put that on the wrong side, of what size goes in each. So you can take a quick glance and look at 4x6 and 3x4s and, go to Walgreens or order on Persnickety Prints, and you know what size to go for. So that's the only reason why I do that. I mean, you should be able to glance and tell, but this makes it super, super easy. So these subscriptions I think I've said before, I've really grown to love them. Didn't care, I wasn't into it the first time around when I first started doing this subscription. Things were the cut aboves because I thought, well, that's too easy. Well, you know what? They're easy and they're cute and they save you a ton of time. So I had to stop and get over myself and just go with it and appreciate the fact that they are easy and not everybody's retired. And so, lucky me, I can take more time to do things. But, I worked full time and had a child and a husband and came home and made dinner and did my laundry on Saturdays. So I know what it's like to be short of time, believe me. So I can really appreciate how you can still have a super cute layout that has some character to it, little pizzazz, if you want to say, and you can still get it done in a short period of time. So you don't have to mull over, 3 hours for a layout, which is fun to do when you've got the time to do it. But like I said, a good portion of the people out there don't have the time for that. So you can use this as a means of getting some layouts done and get your pictures out of your camera and onto a page in case you drop your phone in the toilet. Not that I would ever do that. But anyway, I can appreciate people being out of time. I can totally appreciate people being out of time. I was usually gone 11 hours a day, so I get it. So there we go. Little pop-up dots make raising your elements, your stars and banners and stuff super easy. And I'm going to go ahead and put my background for this vertical, and it's like 5/8 of an inch over from the side and still the 3/4 of an inch down, and then this cute little green plaid semicircle goes up there at the top. And I love the background paper with the constellations, and I love the fact that it's sort of boy, leans towards the boy, but there's a lot of girls that are interested in stars, so I shouldn't really say that. But I know that anytime there's more boy paper out there, all the consultants are going, yay, boy paper, because we have an awful lot of pink. It's just like the Barbie aisle in the toy store. There's a whole lot of pink going on. So I was dumbfounded by that when we first adopted my son. We went to the toy store because I hadn't been to a toy store really since I was a kid myself. And so here I was in my 40s going to a toy store, and it was like, God, the Barbie aisle just had a pink glow coming out of it. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, boy paper, yay, let's hear it. But this could also be camping paper, because what do you do when you camp? You go out and you look at the stars because you can finally see some. And, you just can't beat it when you get to, or even if you just go out to the country. If you go out to the country and get away from all the not just city, but suburban lights, you get to see constellations. You get to see stuff. You get to see satellites zoom by. You get to see all sorts of fun things that you don't get to see. At least we don't get to see in Plano, Texas, because we're kind of a couple of blocks from a big city park, and it has baseball lights on it. And boy, those things are so bright. From blocks away, they light up our backyard. So forget about seeing any stars in Plano, Texas. So I'm putting all these cute stars. I'm even putting stars that aren't even really supposed to be used, like the center parts for the outline stars. They don't even have those down there. But I thought, well, those are cute stars. Actually, one of them looks like a star from the Cowboys. So there's lots of little stars, all different kinds of stars to group there and put together. And of course, the title of this is Reach for the Stars. So I am just pulling the title off, taking out the little insides, which they all get stuck to my fingers. But that's okay. That's okay. So I like this. I mean, it's so... Here you have a sticker title. I mean, it just doesn't get any easier than these things. And the papers are real cute. Now, I will tell you that these papers usually coordinate with the papers that we're showing in the present catalog. So you'll see papers that go along with this. The one is called Aurora. And lots of grays, lots of constellations also. And so that paper coordinates with this. And so when you get, see, I get the year subscription, so I got 4 months at one time. And if you get the 4-month subscription, then you also get 4 months at one time. And you kind of get kind of a little sneak preview of the papers that are coming in the next catalog, which is going to be July and August catalog. So our idea book is May and June. And then we will be going to the last seasonal catalog of the year, and that's June and July. No, July and August. I'll get it right. See, that's not even a star that you're supposed to use. But how can you not use that? It's too cute. Okay, so I'm going to finish off and put the title. Try to get rid of those little letter innards. I don't know what to call those. Reach for the stars. And that will complete the first layout. I mean, it's pretty darn cute. And you get the journaling. You've got the lines up there for journaling. I just think it's a really cute layout. I have learned to appreciate these so much. There we go. Reach for the stars. And all the letters are kind of written kind of wonky, kind of like my handwriting anymore. And so they don't have to perfectly follow a line. So it's cute, right? I think it's real cute. I love all the little moons and constellations. I really do. Okay, the next one is also kind of an outdoorsy kind of thing. And it's... I need to get the trees so that they go up and down instead of sideways. Yoo-hoo, Dorothy. Thank you. Okay, so I love this super bright yellow. And they've made it super easy to line these up. So you just put one there to follow the line of the orangey, maybe it's nectarine. I don't know what color that is. Or gold rush. And you're just following the line going down with about 1/4 of an inch in between. And then this one is kind of getting centered in between the larger and smaller background, photo background. And then they've got these arrowheads. They're not called that. They're actually called something else, which I can't think of at the moment. And I'm just going to take out all the die cuts so I don't have to worry about popping them out. And that's those little arrowheads, that will be the hardest thing to do out of this whole layout. But even so, if you just kind of line up point to point, then it's not a big deal. So there isn't a whole ton there's just enough of the die cuts to make it interesting. It's not an overwhelming amount. Our die cuts are cut better. They're better laser cuts than they were. They were a little hard at first to get out, and now they're really super simple to get out. Sometimes they just fall out. So I really like that, because I hate struggling with those things, because I'm always afraid I'm going to rip something. So that's it. I've gotten all my die cuts out. And now it's just a matter of sticking down. The fact that, about half of the photo backgrounds are already printed on the paper makes it just crazy simple. And then you've also got the lines that are printed on the paper for your journaling on this one. And then the stickers. Who doesn't love stickers? So they just go here and there too. There's not a whole ton of them either. So there's enough detail to be interesting without, so much that you've kind of overdone the page, which, up to my own devices, I can totally do that. And I'm just popping up all the stores with my little pop-up. I want to call them darts. Why do I want to call them darts? Dots. They're dots, just like dot scrapbooking, silly girl. So here I am putting down this, and I'm just lining it up with the bottom of that larger photo background. So that one is going to take, I think, a 5x7 picture. And these are cute, right? These arrowheads? Chevrons, that's what they're called. I think they're chevrons. So those are, and you don't have to be just crazy neat with those either. Because if you're walking in a straight line, if you looked at your footprints, you'd probably find you weren't walking in a straight line. So the chevrons don't have to be perfectly even. See, I only thought I put that Tombow on the wrong side. It was just waiting for that particular photo mount, frame, whatever. So I'm going to pop up the little banner there so that it's not laying right down on the picture. I really don't like to put things directly on the picture, but you can have them go over the picture. And you can take off some of that gluey feel or just raise up that. I'm going to put a glue dot on the back of that sticker. There we go. And that kind of keeps it above the print when I put the print there. And so here's the title for this is, there's the bee up there. And it's Be Brave. And if you go camping, you have to be brave, because you never know what's going to come out. It doesn't have to be something big like a bear. Could be slithering along the bottom or crawling into your, what do you call that thing you sleep in? Sleeping bag. So you always have to be kind of brave to camp, I think. The woods are dark and deep. There we go. And this is going to be a 5x7. So that's kind of unusual. Mostly we do 4x6s and 3x4s. But if you have a particularly good photo that you want to enlarge to be a 5x7, then there you go. And you're always going to have some photo that's like, oh, wow, that's, or if there's a lot of interesting information on the photo, then you want it a little bit bigger. So I hope that you're enjoying these subscription layouts, because, there's a lot to be said for getting a lot of work done in a short period of time. And they're interesting and they're super fun to do. Like I said, this one took me 38 minutes. And it's always fun to do. I mean, you're not cutting anything, so there isn't a whole lot of brain work going on. But you know what? You can add your own stuff to this. So you can go and get some of the Aurora paper that goes along with this and make some more interesting stuff. You could do all sorts of stuff to add your own touch and personality to the scrapbook. You just have a easy place to start instead of from scratch. So, I've seen a lot of consultants that are very creative, and they do all sorts of crazy things with these what appear to be simple layouts. So it's just up to your imagination and up to your time. And, how much personality do you want to put into your layout and little touch of your family? So, and see, even these chevrons weren't that hard to do. So I hope you like these layouts, and I am going to have fun doing June, July, and August, because I'm totally not going to, I've already decided I'm not going to wait till June, July, and August to do these. I'll probably put them out ahead of time. But I hope you like it. I had fun doing it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up or give me a suggestion. I'm open, and all of my information is down below on how to order the subscription and any of the information for my website, showing all the rest of the beautiful close to my heart products. And it's whatever you want to do. You can do scrapbooking that is so easy to, like the subscription, or even pocket scrapbooking that's even easier than this. Or you can do more complicated scrapbooking or card making. It's up to you. We've got kits for everything. So hope you enjoyed it. There's layout 1 and layout 2. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.